You know, there's a lot of scamming going on in New York City. I repeat, there's a lot of scamming going on in New York City. You see, people are getting desperate, not only in New York City, certain parts of the other states. Let's say hypothetically, you no longer live in a particular state and you in another state. Well, these people are trying to basically scam you. And so I have my investigation team going on right now to whoever's the perpetrator in NYC scamming me is being investigated. So within a week or two, I'll get my answer. So y'all know I have another Cash App I haven't used in a minute. So what happened was I thought I removed certain statements on that Cash App and I didn't. Good thing I have my computer. So basically what's going on is my other Cash App was attached to a certain account and they took out a certain amount of money from that account and spent it at certain locations in Brooklyn. And we know that there's a lot of people that have a way of trying to get into your Cash App. It happened to Brainwaves. So it happened to me. So I called the Cash App support team and basically they had no clue what's going on. I told them I'm not in New York. I said, how can somebody purchase something online or at a particular location and I'm not there? And when they looked at the transcripts of my other Cash App that I use, my primary Cash App, they said, hold on, you can't be in two places at one time. So the card is locked. The issue is that there's people in New York who know me and probably trying to get as much money from me because they're not doing well in New York. And this is the reason why I'm happy I'm no longer in New York. It's because it's a lot of scamming, it's a lot of thieves. I have my suspicions. At the same time, I want the thing to be investigated and they will give me the answer. I'm not even worrying about getting the money back because it is $163. And of course, I need that money. At the same time, it's a lesson I learned. I thought I removed everything from that account. I didn't. I'll be responsible for that. That doesn't give the right the person to take from me, even if I didn't remove certain transitionaries from that account. You get what I'm saying? So I was on cash support head. And so I locked the card. They did some changes so I could track the email. Listen, y'all don't know who you're dealing with. Once I got the email and I see you change the email and you know my old address. Okay, you know my old address, right? Once I track that email, I'm going to know who it is. So once I do that and I do the background investigation on the email who it leads to, you're going to have the police at your door. That's all to it. It's no playing around. The police will be at your door and you're going to learn a lesson. Let me tell you something, New York. I'm going to talk to you, New Yorkers. Let me talk to you. I know a lot of you watch me. I have the proof. I have the evidence. And a lot of you mad I'm in Florida. A lot of you upset I left New York. You know, that's primarily my larger audience is people from New York. Go clean up your own city. I'm no longer there. I'm no longer involved in that city. I'm in Florida. I'm a Floridian. I'm not no northerner. And yeah, I was born in a northern state. I'm not no northerner. I was ordained to be a southerner. It is what it is. I know people saying, well, Rollo, you know, we could hear the New York lingo. Don't even tell me that. With all due respect, I don't even want to have none of that. I don't have no more northern state ways in me. I've always been a southerner, even if I live in New York. I've always been a southerner because I moved like a Southerner. I did so many things in New York at the same time. I'm like, yo, man, I'm not no Northerner. I'm not no Ibarasi. You know what I'm saying? You can have family members and people you associate with or you dealt with as Ibarasi. I was not ever Ibarasi. Let me make that clear. There's nothing that I did, even when I wasn't in the truth. I was not ever Ibarasi. I was always conservative because I move conservative. I don't move liberal. I don't move Ibarasi. Don't get it twisted. I'm not. I probably dated Ibarasi chicks, marry a Ibarasi chick. As far as being an Ibarasi, me, no. Nobody could tell me I was an Ibarasi. I didn't move like an Ibarasi, even when I was doing things that was not in the right just way. I was moving conservative because conservatives, they move, real conservatives, they move on point. They always think big and, have less stress and don't have everybody around. You know what I'm saying? You can't have too many people in your face, man, because they don't know how to deal with you straight up. And so I dealt with a bunch of Ibarasis and see now with the scamming thing going on. You got the scammery, as Ringo said. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So for people to be desperate to take from you, yo, that's why I'm the way I am. I'm very cautionary of, you know, people ask me certain things, I'm leery because you might be up to no good. You know what I'm saying? So man, don't play with me. Don't play with my account. Don't play with the money I work hard for. You don't know what I do to work for that money. And so luckily I got to it and I always check my account. Because I'm telling the bank, I'm like, what the hell is going on? And say, nah, you got to get in touch with Cash App. So I got in touch with Cash App. I was going in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, I see I'm not even there. So they're like, okay, we'll work on it. You'll probably get the money back. If I don't get the money back to that person that did it, if you needed something, all you had to do was like, yo, hey Rollo, let me shoot up Rollo on the email. Hey man, look, Rollo, I'm going through hard times, man. I know you don't know me like that, man. Look, man, I gotta get something for my kids, or I gotta get something for myself. I'm bumming it out. I'm struggling. I would have looked out for you, but for you to steal from me, man, that's crazy, man. People stealing on these Cash Apps, man. And that's why Cash App, you got to be careful with Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to the point, my main Cash App is good. At the same time, I'm watching out for that. Now I got to even watch out for that because people are crazy out here, man. No, 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 no. What happened was I got rid of that Cash App. Run It Up 360. Somebody on the internet knows my old cash, my secondary Cash App, and somehow they figure out how to get into that Cash App. You got to realize that's my second Cash App. It's not my main Cash App because I get alerts on my main Cash App. My secondary Cash App, I had two Cash Apps. One I was doing for like I got now, and when I was doing, shows about dating shows and all that other stuff, I got me a secondary Cash App. Yeah, it's not my main Cash App. I know you just came in. It's my secondary Cash App that I haven't used in a minute. And they know about it. And so what they did is the person knows my secondary phone number. I have a suspicion who it is on the internet. There's only okay. It's somebody connected to who. And that particular individual has my secondary phone number. So what they did was they got the Cash App and they got the secondary phone number, and somehow Cash App allowed them to, use it in New York. So we have a suspicion who it is. And I got the email. So once I connect the email to how I do my investigation on people, that's why I tell you folks, stop playing with me. All you trolls, I know where you at. I know where you're located at. So don't come in here thinking that you can say what you want to say, aka Goten. I know where you at, Goten. I know where you at. So all this keep on adding me, yo, dude, leave me alone, dude. Yo, stay in your lane, Goten. Stay out of grown man's business and stop worrying about what I'm doing over here, who I'm talking to, who I'm connected with. It's none of your business. Because at the end of the day, I know where you at, dude. And I could call your parents and say, hey, yo, talk to your son. You get what I'm saying? And that's not making a threat. I'm just letting you know this stuff is real, man. So I got the email. I'm gonna find out who it is, and they're gonna have a nice phone call. That's all. You know, that's why I show you so-called black people, man. So-called black people are weird, man. I'm telling you, so-called black people are weird, man. It's becoming to the point that I'm very cautionary of being around so-called black people, man. I don't want to be around too many of you. For real. You are so disgusting, jealous, backbiters, bunch of haters, miserable. That's why rich people don't want to be helping out the hood. I see why. You can get upset all you want. You can get in your feelings. I don't care. I see why rich folks don't help so-called blacks when they get their money and they go into certain neighborhoods. I'm the same way. Why would I want to be around you? You want to take from me. You want to see me broken, poor, and in poverty. Man, man. Yo, New York, man, you messed up, man. You got a bunch of scammers in New York City, man. People in the North, man, the northern states is a bunch of scammers, man. And don't get it twisted, there's scammers in the South, too. The thing is, they getting rid of the scammers in the South. They cleaning up house in the South. So, like, now they moving up to the northern states because they're allowing scamming. It's a lot of scamming going on in New York, man. A lot of scammers, man. Let me show you something. Let me show you who watched me the most. Let's go to my analytics. I want to show you something. So y'all don't see I'm lying. Let's go to my analytics real quick. Let me set it up. Let's see if I can find it. If I'm mistaken, you could find your audience. Let's do it this way. Before we do that, let me show y'all something here. I want to show y'all this real quick. All right, let me share this. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, so y'all see this here. So it says 85% male, 14% female over the last 28 days. 18 to 24, 5.1%, 25 to 34, that's 28%. I have a lot of young people watch me, 35 to 44, 30%, 23%, 45 to 54, and 55, 64, 7, 6.7. So I have a lot of young people watch my channel, for the most part. Anyway, let me go to this here. All right, let's do United States. Okay, here we go. There we go, y'all. See? Look at it. You got people from New York watch me a lot. You got Maryland. We know who that is. We know who that is. We got Maryland. We definitely know who that is. We got Houston. We got Dallas. We got Chicago. We got Los Angeles. We got Orlando. Okay, so we got Orlandians watching. We got Charlotte. Shout out to Ringo, Atlanta, all right, Boston, Vegas, Fort Worth, Texas. Interesting. Bloomfield, Connecticut, the London. Shout out to Rachel out there in London. Uh, Wisconsin. I don't know who's in Wisconsin. That's what you call it. I think Waco stays in no, she stays in Indiana. Anyway, then you got Philadelphia. That's Keystone. So this is what's going on. This is the total people the last 28 days. You know what I'm saying? So when we go to viewer age, we got 5%, 18 to 24, 25, 34, 35, 44, 45, 54, 55, 64, 65 plus, okay? So there you have it. All right, let's do this. Let's get back to it. So we got people from the United Kingdom watch me. South Korea watch me. We got people from Germany watching me. Canada, Japan, France, Mexico. We know Anton's in Mexico. Anton Daniels is in Mexico right now. Interesting. Yeah, Anton, you watching. You got this country here, South Africa, and that's it. Okay. We know the lady in South Africa watch me from time to time. So we got people in Mexico watch me, okay? I believe that's Anton because it says he watches for about 9 minutes. Yeah, because Anton's in Mexico right now. Let's see. Let's see the cities. No, geographic is Mexico. Anyway, all right. So we got to that point. Just wanted y'all to see that, right? Can y'all hear me good? We got Forever Studio in the house. We got Running Up 360 in the house. We have Galaxy in the house. How you doing, Galaxy? How's everybody doing? Okay. So yeah, that's what's going on. You know, I'm gonna do the investigation. That's why it's good to check up on your things. I always change my things, Running Up 360. It's just that, you know, people will try you. They don't think you're paying attention to everything. And so I'm glad I caught it at the right time too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all well and good. I know I can make up for that money. It's just the principle behind it, y'all. And you see why when, you know, us that get successful, we are very cautionary of who we do business with, who we going to help out, because, you know, these people want you broke, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of New Yorkers is going to get pissed. I don't care, because at the end of the day, you got to clean up that household. That madness going on in New York, I got nothing to do with that. You know, I'm in a #1 state in America. It is what it is. Don't get mad at me because I want better in life. Don't get mad at me because I want to be in an environment that is normal. Don't get upset with me because I'm getting around people who want to get to the winning season. I don't get it. Why so-called black folks is the only one? I don't want to hear about other races. You're the only ones that want to see us down. You're the only ones that want to see us down. You the main conspirator to see you broke. You're the main ones. I don't hear other races telling me to be broke. I don't hear other races telling me, hey, you should not have this, you should not have that. They'd be like, get it, get to the bag, get to the money. If your own people don't want to, you know, see you win, you got us around. We want to see you win. And that's just the way it is, man. Telling you, man, your own people steal from you, man. See, they don't give their own people a pass if they do something wrong. You know what's crazy? A lot of you have a forgiving spirit, man. That's why we in the situation we in. A lot of you have a forgiving spirit, especially you ladies. You have a forgiving spirit for a man do you wrong. Yo, if the man did you wrong and he's out of pocket, why are you forgiving him for? What's that in the scripture? Y'all gonna use when Christ said, "Forgive them, for they know what they're not doing." Y'all don't get the text of that. Y'all don't get the text of that. He wasn't talking about the Pharisees and Sadducees. He was talking about the ones that was around him. He was telling the Heavenly Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're not doing. He was talking to the one that betrayed him. Well, he went to the fire. So he's not in heaven. Judas is not in heaven. He's in hell. He was talking about Peter betraying him. He said, forgive him. Because he know that not everybody was going where he was going. It was the Pharisees and Sadducees was not forgiven for what they did. Okay. So a lot of you be forgiving you be forgiving people that did you wrong and they're not living right. You get what I'm saying? You know, so I mean, this is the reason why a lot of you in the situation you in, because you forgive people that mistreated you, lied on you. I want to know where it's at in the scripture that we're supposed to be forgiving people that did you wrong. If anything, they're supposed to be repenting. They're supposed to be asking the Father for mercy because blood is on their hands. You get what I'm saying? See, that's why other nations, they usurp authority. You don't want authority. A lot of you so-called black men and some of you black women, you don't want authority. You don't want responsibilities. You don't want to be in responsibility positions. You know what I'm saying? For your household, for those around you. It's crazy, man. And if y'all think I'm lying, you can ask. You can ask. Matter of fact, the person that know it and I showed the receipt to, you know, I ain't gonna say who it is, was with me at the time. And the person did support. They didn't have to. The person did support. And I'm gonna keep that confidential because that person is doing great. And when I told the person what happened, they literally saw it. I showed them on the computer the receipt. So I don't need to lie. I don't need to lie. And if you don't believe that I got, you know, scammed, then I don't know what to tell you because I don't need to lie. I'm just telling you, anytime you're doing good, check up on your accounts, make switches. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your alert on, especially if you're doing well, man, because people out here, man, you be thinking that they happy you winning. Hell no. They know you getting certain money and, you know, they see you getting support. They watching the numbers you get on the super chat. They calculating how much you getting. They subtracting and these people got all day to watch how much money you're making. They're like, Dad, he's traveling. Dad, he's going this place. Let me take some of his money. So that was for me to go get this Gitmo. Now that's why I'm asking for the 100 because I had this thing I wanted to get and I was going to do a show and surprise y'all behind the scenes. I can't even do the show because I can't get the gizmo. I need that gizmo to get it. I've taken care of my other responsibilities that I needed to take care of. I wanted to get this gizmo so I could show y'all what's going on at a particular time. And because the person stole from me, I can't get it. I can't get it because I got other stuff to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, man. So for the person to steal from me, that lets me know that I'm going to be taken care of, man. It's always somebody doing something for me, man. When they see that I'm trying my best to do right. You know what I'm saying? I really was going to surprise y'all. I wasn't going to say too much. And so when that happened to me, you know, the day before, you know what I'm saying, I was like, man, I was really pissed, man. That happened to me Thursday, y'all. It happened to me Thursday. I'm about to purchase something, and all of a sudden that money is gone, man. I was pissed, man. I was pissed that they went into my account, and even if I forgot to take my account off attached to that Cash App, you had no right to steal from me. You had no right. Telling you, your own people, man, your own people, a bunch of thieves, man. You know what I'm saying? So I would suggest, if you got a Cash App, remove your bank account. When you get the money from if you want to transfer the money to your Cash App, then do it and remove your bank statement. You can't take no chances with these folks, man. People are crazy out here, man. These people are crazy. And this lets me know Cash App is not on point with their security team because they allow it to happen, knowing I'm not there. They could track where you at. Cash App know where you at because your phone has a location. I'm not going to get into all this stuff, man. All this projectory, man. All I could tell you is beware of these scammers. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your account and your bank is removed, is unattached. And if you got to add money, cool. If you got to disperse money, do what you got to do. And just be on the safe side, man. You know, it's unfortunate that you got to be checking these things from time to time because people really be clock watching what you be getting, man. God, leash, man. I wanted to get this gadget because it's like when people support me, they expect me to get something. And it's like now I gotta wait because I gotta have that Hondo to get it. And that Hondo, that 163 was stolen from me, man. I can't get that back. You know what I'm saying? I was about to get that gadget, show y'all, man, do some excellent footage, you know, pre-recorded. It was going to be off the chart, man. I'm like, damn, man, people stole the 163 from me, man. Telling you. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Same thing happened to Ringo. Somebody in Ringo's case, he thought that he got $100. Somebody took the $100 from him. They didn't even give it back. Man, you're not gonna have a good life from stealing from people, man. You're not gonna have a good life. I don't care who it is, whoever it is, you're not gonna have a good life. You know, you steal from people, man. They ain't do nothing to you, man. These people out here is desperate, man. Yo, go to your city council. Don't go to me. Don't blame me. Go to your city council for taking from you. I ain't take from you. If you having a hard time in New York, all you gotta do is say, "Hey, Rollo, man, let me hit you up on Instagram, or let me hit you up on email. Let me tell Rollo, man, can I get $100 and if I have it, I'll give it to you. And I know you need it because I know I'm going to get it back. It won't be an issue. I'd rather you just be up front than steal from me. Dang. But that goes to show you, man, people in New York, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to show too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to give anybody any extra ideas of what's going on with Cash App. I don't do that publicly. You got to be mindful of showing certain things. Well, all I can tell you is this. You ain't going to get nothing from me now because I already did what I'm supposed to do. And so when I call Cash App back, I'm saying, look, we need to track this, I have my team on it, so I want you guys to investigate, and if I can get the funds back, cool. If I can't, you know, they can find out from the merchandise, you know, the online or the location of who the person got the purchase from, and if they do their job, they do their job. If they don't, they're gonna be dealt with too. It is what it is. So, YouTube Galaxy. Yeah, Fabulous Studio. Yo, so I appreciate y'all all for tuning in to the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, running up 360. I will. I will. You know what I'm saying? Yo, definitely will, man. I definitely will, man. I'm just bringing out a testimony to those who, you know, that needs to know what's going on with these deities and these entities. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So y'all take it easy out there. Just know that just because somebody looks like you doesn't mean that they want you to win. You got a lot of men and women out here that trying to get on, trying to get put on to scam you. Okay? You got to be careful, man. Yo, fellas, be careful what people you talk with, and ladies, be careful what people you talk with, man. There's too many scammers out here. There's a lot of opportunist people out here, man. There's a lot of lady opportunists, men opportunists. People see you making bread, people seeing you doing right, they want to take from you. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know if I need it. They don't know if I need it. Because see, the thing is, because people see you have a lot of money, they could take from you. You don't know if I need it. What if I need it? What if that was my last $163? You don't know if that was my last $163. And you think the Most High is going to let it pass? Hell no. That could have been my last $163. Now I can't go to work. I can't, go to work. I got to tell people, I got to call out. This is what they want me to do. Yo, you know why? Let me tell you why. Because I'm about to get that car. Yo, like I told a couple of brothers behind the scenes, once I get that vehicle, it's on and popping. They're going to lose their mind. They already lost their minds. I went to Dallas, y'all. You got a lot of secret jealous people. Jealous of Selena, Life with the Jones family. They jealous of them. They jealous I connected with them. You got a lot of people secretly jealous about that Dallas trip. Secretly jealous. And so they're like, man, we can't let Rollo go to Miami. We can't let Rollo travel this week. You know what I'm saying? They pissed. They pissed. They pissed. My ex called me while I'm in Dallas. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. My ex called me while I'm in Dallas. Why is that? What if she in on it? What if she in on it? I wouldn't put it past nobody, man. There's a lot of people up to no good. And this is the reason why any lady I get with in the future, I'm going to do more background checks on her. I ain't giving no woman, I don't give no man or woman a pass, man. Once I see some skepticism going on, I'm cutting you off straight up. Let me tell you, I'm being straight up, even on the internet. Once I see some skepticism going on, I cut you off ASAP. You could pout, you could cry, you could do whatever you want. Once I see you up to no good, I have the right to cut you off. I'll deal with the Most High and let him know, like, look, man, I can't deal with no skepticism. This person's plotting on me. They're trying to steal from me. You know the commandments. You gave us the commandments. That's the conversation I'll be having with the Most High. I said, I gave this person the benefit of the doubt. I seen the red flags. That's why I'm very cautionary of who I deal with, who I'm going to really seriously deal with. I take my time, man. I'm not in a rush, man. To be honest. I'm not in a rush, man. So I tell you, fellas, yeah, get to know the woman, do your thing, but just be mindful, man. Don't be sharing too much information with her, man. Or vice versa, ladies. Get to know the person before you really get deep into what's going on between the both of you. For real, man. That's my best advice I could give anybody, man. Because people out here, man, you be thinking they with you. Man, they want to take from you, plotting, setting you up, trying to get people not to do business with you. I'm telling you how wicked our people are. Our people so wicked, they'll tell other people, don't support that platform. Don't support the other brother's platform. Don't support the women's platform. They up to no good. Man, it's a messy. Our people, well, they not my people. These demons and entities are messy. And you wonder why. Most of us, when we get to what we get to, we don't come back. You know why? We don't want to come back to be slaughtered by these entities and deities. Can't blame them. Can't blame successful people want to be around other people, and only a small proportion area of our people we deal with. Because it's jealousy, secret jealousy, competition, the list goes on. So that's all I got to say on this video. I've been on for a good 40 minutes. I could put the link in the chat to see if Forever Studio let me see if Forever Studio wants to come on. I'll put the link in there for him. I'm gonna put the link one time. Let's see if he wants to come on, if he's not at the site. You don't have to put your camera on, Forever Studio. I don't have my camera on, so you don't have to come on with your camera. If you come on, come on correct. And if you guys or ladies going to come on correct. Come in correct, come on correct. All right? Let me see. Yeah, let me put that comment again. What Corey says. This is crazy, Rollo. Whoever took your money ain't going to have a good life. Yeah, they're not. They're not. They're definitely not. But I did get the it was $300 they took. I'm gonna tell you what happened. They took $300 and I recovered the proportionary of it. Because I'm glad I did, because I gotta pay this cell phone bill. That's why I'm glad, man, because I'm like, yo, I'm not playing with my bills, man. See you thieves, man. You on one. What's up, fam?
Yo, what's happening?
Yeah, so it was 300 taken from my account to my old Cash App account that I haven't used in a minute. And it's been 163 and I recovered the 177.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, just
That happened yesterday?
Thursday.
Oh, wow.
That's why I was requesting the 100, because I wanted to get this gizmo, because you supported, Daryl supported, and Robert the Great supported the GoFundMe. And so with the money I got this week, I was going to get the gizmo, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all supported. So the person, whoever it is, I didn't know I had my bank statement attached to that account still. Even if that's the case and I forgot to remove it, that doesn't give the right for the person to steal. So it's only one particular individual that is from that side, who individual that had that secondary phone number. Now, my suspicion leads to, the person that is no longer on YouTube. At the same time, it may be him, it may not be him. And so the Cash App other name, I got their information. So it's all being investigated. Who's the person behind it. They changed the email, they changed the number. Big mistake, because I got the information on my computer. Everything on my computer traces a lot of things. People don't realize how deep I am when it comes to information. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be, especially if you're going to be successful, you got to be on point with your stuff, man. You dealing with a lot of crazies out here who will try you.
Yeah. Sure. When I was in the service, I used to always be in with Navy Federal. Man, I had so many folks kept trying to get into my account. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it was like every time I get a notification, someone try to withdraw this amount of money. I'm like, what the hell going on?
Yeah, it's a lot of scammers, man. It's a lot of scammers that look like us, or it could be these quote unquote people from other countries. It's possible. At the same time, man, like it's a lot of corruption going on in New York City, man. It's a
Yeah,
lot of corruption going on. Instead of them just dealing with who is taking from you, you want to take from those who's in other states that have nothing to do with that city no more.
in general, you don't, like you said earlier in the live, you don't know if that was my last $163.
That could have been, yeah.
Yeah, they take it from people like that. A lot
They
of folks
think,
on the
they
live.
think you're not supposed to be successful. They don't realize how much a rich person or a successful person go through. We got more things to focus on once we get to a certain number. We cannot be is see the thing with these poor-minded folks, I'm gonna keep it real. They don't have nothing to lose, so they want to take from you. And if it wasn't for rich folks, a lot of you won't be alive. I'm gonna be honest. Forever Studio. I gotta be honest.
Shoot, break it down.
Folks, because I gotta talk it. I gotta talk it. A lot of high-end earners, y'all keep these people. Y'all the money that they take from y'all is more than the money they take from people that's not even working. Let's keep it real. Let's not fussy fodder around this YouTube stuff, man. There's a lot of people that have things because of us hardworking people, man. A lot of those taxes that we paying is to keep
Man,
those lights on, man. So
all those taxes, okay.
Hold on, brother. What Trump is doing is like, yo, these people been sacrificing all their money, and these lazy fuckers don't want to do nothing with their life. So you know what? They're gonna have to work. If you don't have a disability or you don't have any, transparent injuries, your ass getting a job or you're gonna lose that house. It is what it is. There's no more playing around, man, because we've been paying for people's services and they fucking lazy, man.
Big facts. I'm gonna tell you, shoot, I'm gonna go from when I was in the service, being a single soldier before I had, got married or whatever.
Okay.
Man, they was taking a human body taxes from you, wasn't making no money. So you have to survive in the military. You either gonna have to get married. That's the only way. You try to do it single, you're gonna be struggling for some years.
Mm-hmm.
Vice versa, civilian. Now I'm civilian. I be looking at how much they be taking, boy. So all that money just going to the nobodies.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna put the person name out there, but I have a family member who was in the Navy, got caught up with the wrong crowd, got into that scamming ish. He scammed over hundreds of dollars. I think I mentioned this person to you before behind the scenes. Man, that fraud shit, when they catch up with you, oh my gosh, they caught up with him. He facing one charge, 10 years off the bat. Just one charge. He got multiple.
Right.
And I talked to my mom and stuff. He hit me up right before he got jammed. They're like last year. I told my mom, I said, man, mom, don't be telling him all my stuff, man. I don't know who he is anymore. He'll rob me. I say, mom, it's my mother. But I say, mom, you do this again, I ain't telling you nothing.
Yeah, that's how you gotta be. You gotta be with the family. Yeah. Even with family, you can't trust them. I honor my parents, man, but it's like certain things, man, I don't tell them because you can't trust them either to an extent. I can't tell them everything. Man, at this time, the Bible tell you your parents will betray you in these last days, man.
Hell yeah.
If they on that wicked side.
If they on that side.
Man.
Yeah, shit. Woo. Right when you finna cash out, that shit happened.
Fam, I was about to get the gizmo because y'all supported, man. And I dispersed the money with Daryl. I was about to get the gizmo, that camera. I was about to get it today. And I was going to use it to do footage, some serious footage with it. You know what I'm saying? And disperse some things with the bowling. Oh my goodness. I was about to do a cinema today, fam. I wasn't gonna come on live. I was gonna surprise y'all. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna surprise the audience. People support it. Boom. I'm gonna put my money to the Canon camera. But now, because I'm short $100 and $63, that is, I can't get it. I gotta wait until I get situated with that. So I'm not touching the money. The money still, I got proportionary of it back, man. But god damn, man, it's like, damn, man, these people, man, they be calculating your steps, man. Good thing I caught on to it. It could have got worse.
Yeah, they're gonna go for more. My partner ended up getting his money back through, because we, that's why I say, if you can get with Navy Federal, they'll go out their ways to get your money back. Because partner was trying to put me on. He was trusting this Air Force chick. It was some chick in the Air Force he was chatting with on Instagram.
Yeah.
He talked me into it, so we blase went through with it. Then my wife caught on to it and was like, yo, what's this, such and such? So she locked everything up. Fast forward, the chick on the Air Force chick, it's supposed to be, she messaging us and shit. So guess what she did? She blocked me, blocked my partner, which he thought they was cool. Like how you say, you can't be telling folks all your stuff. She turned on him. So I learned right there, I say, hey man, bro, don't you ever again try something like that. This joker do it again. I told him, I said, look, we already got caught out there, man. When I come, he said, when I come back with that 50 bands, don't be saying that. We got paid. He talked to some guy in Georgia. Same shit. Nigga took his money. Ran off. I ain't gonna lie, I looked at him in his face. I said, man, I freaking told you.
I wouldn't want to talk to him no more.
We ended up falling out behind that because I had a hidden camera in my thing. I ain't gonna lie, I had camera hidden. Yeah, man, come to find out, I get a phone call. My like, man, your boy on camera talking bad about you to some bleep. We don't even know. I said, what? He like, yeah. Cause he got caught out there. He was mad. He was low-key mad at me. I'm like, nah, that's what you get. So now you on the phone with Navy Federal for hours, and the brother really like, man, what you did, get scammed or something? He asked because them folks ain't stupid on the other end of the phone. They dealing with big fraud cases. You coming with something like this.
Yep.
Yeah, he would kind of question them like, man, you out here giving out your information to scammers and cold. That's what he said. But he did his job. He got his money back, but he had to wait. But we fell out behind that.
Yeah. When it comes to business, I don't got time for games, man. Don't
scamming.
Name in blood and all this other stuff, because you're gonna be caught in blood for real. The Most High gonna expose your skirts. You know what I'm saying? For real, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that money came from my check, man. I'm just glad I recovered the money y'all guys sent me. But the money of my own was taken out, man. I'm like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying?
That 163, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Because you supported twice. 50 twice on GoFundMe, correct? Then Robert the Great sent 9. That's 109. But after taxes, that's 105. Then Daryl sent a certain amount. That's about, let's say, close to 2 something. And then with my 160, that's about 4. I would have got the Gizmo for 4. The Canon, I would have got it for $400.
Oh wow!
I would have got the Canon today, the camera, and then the other gadgets with the other. So I would have been, let's just say, with your money and with my money, that would have been $400 for everybody's money total. Yeah. That's $400. I would have got the Canon for $400 because at the Guitar Center, I would have got it for $400. The person I'm connected to would have got it to me for $400. Best Buy won 5 something. So Guitar Center wanted for 400. Man,
You, what is it, like a deal they got going on right now?
no, because I'm connected to the people in Guitar Center, he's willing to put it on his thing, on his tab. You know what I'm saying? Because he worked there.
Oh,
But
there
it's
you go.
actually something, yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, see what connections got you.
Yep.
You cool with Buddy, and Buddy got some power behind the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Enough to where he can discount a stupid. He probably put his discount price on the price.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like as if he was gonna buy it.
Customers to him. I brought a couple customers to him, and
Mm-hmm.
he got some big money out of it. So that's the reason why he wanted to do it.
Yeah, you locked in then.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, nah, you locked in with him in the six. He'll rock with you.
So I had to tell him what happened. He was like, "Dad, man." I said, "Nah." I said, "Just wait until I get the money. Then I'll come to you. Don't even worry about it." You know, because I like to get things ahead of time, and I don't like because I can't spend the other money. I got to pay my cell phone bill. I got to pay other things, the trip and all that. You know what I'm saying? Put money towards the car. I'm serious about getting that car, man. So it's like it could have got worse, man. You know, if I didn't transfer some money to the savings. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't like lazy people, man. That's why I can't get up with lazy people because they don't understand the type of stuff I'm doing to get where I need to get to. And so when people support and this happens, it pisses me off, man. It pisses me off for real.
Mm. So how long you gonna be live?
About another 10, 15 minutes, more likely. I'm gonna end this.
All right, when I'm jump off. Once you end the live, hit me real quick before I lay it down because I'm on nights right now. So when you
Okay.
end your hit me up real quick.
All right, no doubt. All right, fam.
All right, I'll see you at the live.
All right, one. Appreciate you coming on.
Peace. No problem.
All right, peace.
All right.
Yeah, that's what Ringo talked about running up 360. Yep. And that's supposed to be a celebraton, and he did that with his mom's. Yo, this is crazy, man. Let's get that scripture. Let's get that scripture. Let's do that real quick. They will betray you. Let's get that because you got people out here that will betray you all types of ways. You know, scam you. The list goes on. Let's get the scripture because this is according to Christ, not my words. According to Christ, according to the word. All right. Let's get the scripture real quick. You got to be careful, man, out here these days. Luke 21:16. It says, "And ye shall be betrayed by both parents." Notice what it says. "And ye shall be betrayed by both parents and brethren, and kinsfolks and friends. And some of you shall they cause to be put to unalive." All right. In verse 17, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake." Yes, it says all men. However, what all men is Christ talking about? It's not all men in the world. It's all men who don't want to see you win, don't want to see you provide services, don't want to see you go to the next step. That's what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I put out the scripture, Luke 21:16. I'm gonna put it again so y'all can see it because I did remove it quickly. I'm gonna put it again so you can't say I ain't see it. So when we go to Luke 21:16, it said, "And ye shall be betrayed by both parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to unalive." We know that's been going on as of late. It says 21:17, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But it's not only men. You have certain ladies who want to see you not have anything. You know what I'm saying? Certain people that you think want to see you win may not want to see you win. They all various. So you got to be careful out here, man. You know, it says to honor your parents. At the same time, some of your parents want to unalive you. Some of your parents is dealing with criminology. Yo, people out here, man, they will do anything to make you look crazy, man. I know guys out here that their parents wasn't around and somebody else that was of another ethnicity brought them in and they called that person their moms and dad. This goes on because, see, man, at the end of the day, y'all, when you are doing right, these things happen, unfortunately, just to let you know that you're moving right. Because if I wasn't moving right, I would not have a testimony for y'all. You know what I'm saying? For you to be careful of this. You know, this goes to show you when I started doing what I was been doing, they knew, okay, well, we can't have him get this now. We can't have him be successful on the internet because they watch it. A lot of these large content creators, they watch it in the clouds, y'all. I got Anton watching me from Mexico. Y'all seen the receipt? Anton watching me from Mexico. Come on, man. He's in Mexico right now. He watching. You know, we know he watching Detroit. Now all of a sudden it transitioned to Mexico. You see what I'm saying? They watching, man. They watching. I'm not saying he's scamming or none of that. I'm just saying these content creators is watching. They know I'm about to grow. They know. These large content creators, they know my channel is about to blow up. And that's why that entity that I talked about yesterday, him and his constituents is trying to stop my channel from growing. If y'all notice, the numbers is going back to where it used to be. The numbers is going back to where it used to be. Why? Because all the filth is no longer in my chat. All of them is scrapped out. So even if they're watching, they don't have no say. You get what I'm saying? There's people that's coming to this platform from various places now. They started to watch my channel. So they like, oh, okay. He's making power moves. You know, I know what I need to do. I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? And I respect those who doing big things and I support them, you know, the right way. And so that's about it, y'all. I'm going to get on out of here. We're about to hit the hour mark. So that's why I wanted to get an hour on here. Brown Royalty with the business. Peace.